So we got one person joining here today. Welcome. Hello, welcome. It's doing a little live feeding tonight. Some of our hognoses that are still not in cooling. Some of these girls aren't going to want to eat right now just because it's winter time and they want to get ready for brumation and start breeding. But this girl usually takes a little bit of time to get used to it. There we go. Yeah. This is one of our albino tigers produced here. You can see that tiger pattern that's going up and down the sides of her belly. Pretty cool. A lot of people think this is a line bred trait. I found if you have a strong tiger line, it can actually pass down to even non-tiger patterns. Thank you. Yeah, she's beautiful. We kept her out of cooling this year just because she's about 160 grams. Trying to see if we can get her up to size for next year. Just a beautiful snake. Go ahead and take a look at our extreme purple line, albino conda het snow. Now this girl is just going to go crazy when she sees food. Like I said, crazy. Takes down these mice with no problem. She's a 2017 baby. Oh yeah, she does not mess around with food. But just check out that purple pattern that's going through her scales. Absolutely insane. Next we'll go on to our little man eater. That'll be this girl right here. She has tried to eat two of her mates. She may or may not want to eat tonight. We'll find out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she does. Like I said, she, our first conda that we ever got here at SoCalHerps. Just can't get rid of her even though she does not like to breed. But she makes an awesome pet. Just love that conda pattern that's on her. Absolutely crazy. Just a beautiful girl. if you're feeding every 5 to 6 days, she'll grow pretty fast. Usually what we do here is we feed every 3 to 4 days. You might want to try that. Depends on how big your hognose is. Next, we'll move on to not so much a hognose, but just another little pet snake that we have here. Some of you may recognize this. This is a gray banded king snake. He's gonna take this no problem tonight. Or maybe not. Oh, there we go. Really want to get a hognose, Lexi? You gotta understand that males will go off food during this time of year. They can be kind of tricky to get started as babies. They require a 90-degree hot spot and about an 80-degree cool side. Yeah, if your hognose is 10 to 11 grams, definitely feed every 3 to 4 days. You'll definitely notice a growth spurt if you do that. And just make sure your hot spot is at least 90 degrees. I can show you some of our older, or some of our 2017 babies. And you can kind of see the growth spurt if you were to feed every 3 to 4 days. And that would be this little tiger het albino female. You'll see, here we go. Right now she is chomping down on a small fuzzy. Doesn't even have the hair on it yet. Yeah, like I said, every 3 to 4 days. And you should do fine. Now we can go on to one that has a little bit more of an attitude. This little girl loves to hiss. This is a tiger line female het lavender, and she will typically give you a little hiss, a little huff, and we'll see if she wants food tonight. Looks like she may be interested. Just not quite sure if she wants to be angry or if she wants to eat. There we go. Now we're getting that look. Just not quite sure what she wants tonight. Every one of these guys has their own little attitude. You just kind of have to feel them out, watch their manners, and there she goes. And she's on food. Oh yeah, these hognose, they are very vocal. They'll hiss and huff and give you a run for your money sometimes. Definitely fun snakes to have. Check on some of these other girls we started feeding. She's almost done. That girl's making a mess, as usual. Let's see how this girl's doing back here. And making a mess. Typical Hognose. Alright, we can move on to some of our babies here. We have this whole rack on the far left is full of holdbacks. There's still a few that are for sale. Let's see here. Who do we want to feed tonight? Let's go over here to this little purple line albino Conda boy, hat for snow. Some of these guys will jump out and look for food right away. This is a crazy little albino Conda het snow male. Would show you some of the adults that produced him, but they are all in cooling, about at 50 degrees right now, getting ready for next year's breeding. Now this boy here is going to jump out. He's already looking. There you go. They don't always have the best strike, but they're learning. They're learning. Every now and then I like to pick them up and hold them. Yeah, the purple line is really crazy what it does. You can even see here on its belly how the albino purple gene just kind of bleeds in to the belly. Very impressive little dude. I can show you a normal purple line girl here in a second. She is absolutely crazy. We just got to get ourselves a pinky lined up because she will fly out of this tub. Now this, guys, is a purple line. And you can see just the purple color in her. It is crazy. You can see how the little painted stripe on top, all the way down her sides. It's this crazy purple. She's probably going to want a second one, I'm assuming. Let's get one lined up and ready for her. Guess not tonight. She's a one and done girl tonight. Give her another shot. No. One and done on her. Let's see here. Who else can I give this one to? think we got a little snow here that probably pretty hungry. Oh yeah. This little guy loves to hiss. If I had a favorite Western Hognose, it would have to be the Arctic. But I do love the snow. And to answer your question, what makes the snow? It is an anery and an albino. But look at this guy. He is crazy. And he has more of the red line in him. You can kind of see the saddles are a little bit more defined. On him. And I'll show you another boy. He is a little bit more white, so you can kind of see what happens when you put red line into your albinos and to your aneries, what it does to the snow. You'll see him. You don't see as much red in the saddles. You're gonna go, yep. Another typical Hognose things they do. But first, yeah, it's a crazy little snow. I also gotta say, snows are also one of my favorite. That was the first one we ever produced here, was a snow. That was our first visual snake. It was an anery het snow female, bred to an albino het snow. And literally, we had 3 eggs from that girl. One was a double het snow, and the other was a snow. The third one did not hatch. This here is our little holdback snow girl. Loves to play dead. Loves to be a little pill about eating. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta entice her. Oh, we produce all types of super condas this year. I can show you one here in a second. This one will fly out of the tub, so gotta move this carpet over because she does not know her own how high she is off the ground. Let's see here, it'll be this tub. Get ready. This guy's is, and I'll hold her. This is a Superconda Arctic female. You can kind of see how that Arctic just creates this crazy looking color on the top. See some of the pattern bleeding on the top there too as well. Very crazy looking animal. She'll definitely be staying here unless we find a nice home for her, unless someone else wants her. But she's definitely not going anywhere just yet. I like her too much. Yeah, my favorite Hognose morph would be the Arctic, the Super Arctics. What else can we show off? Oh yeah. Let's keep going on the theme here of Super Condas, since we seem to like those tonight. How about a little albino Super Conda? There we go. Sorry, guys. This little boy is chomping away. He's a cool little dude. Looks like he might be going in the shed. Take a look at another Arctic Super Conda. Gotta find the right pinky size. Now this one has a crazy dorsal pattern too. And not hungry? There we go. Hatchlings, it depends on how much you are feeding them. Depends on their growth rate. One thing about hognoses that I've learned is you don't want to pump them up full of food. Because if you get them to regurge, that is not a good sign. But you can see her dorsal pattern is a lot cleaner than the other one. Seems to be typical of the Arctic Super Condas. She's got a nice little wrap going on my finger here. There we go. Whatever makes her feel secure. You don't have to do this, get worried about feeding a hognose like this. It's the only time they really bite you is mistake you for food, but once they got food in their mouth, they're not doing anything. Yeah, you can see her. She's all about that food tonight. Yeah, it's also typical of the Super Condas. Their bellies are always super dark. Get this little albino boy chance at food tonight. Nope. Not hungry. We'll leave it in here for him. If he wants it, he'll come back to it later. Alright, next we'll go for this little Henry boy who's all ready to go. This is an Henry Conda het for toxic. You can see that silver in the sides. Well, we can show you a toxic here if you like. That guy munch on his food. This little girl probably has a messy tub. So we'll take a look at her here in a second. This right here is a toxic superconda female. You can kind of see the silvering in her sides and the toffee belly. This would be another favorite snake of mine. Crazy looking girl. Yeah, it definitely almost bleaches out the pigment. It's pretty crazy how it does that. Alright guys, we're going to get back to feeding here. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. If you guys have any other questions, always feel free to message us on Facebook or Instagram. And we will be in touch soon. Thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Bye.